Okay, let's start the first workshop. This is about businesses, reality, and activities. Before we are talking about anything, doing anything, we need kind of common understanding. And that's a big problem now. Lots of Christians in business world, but they all have different understanding. So in JBS, we try to have common understanding of what's going on out there. The world that we're living is beautiful. But it's very different from the past. In many ways, right? But one is this. In the past, lots of people are doing lots of different things. Right? One of them, right? And then there is some group of people called businessmen. Right? They are those who exclusively engaging in exchanging goods and services for business owners. We call them businessmen. So we feel like business is just a part of our lives. There's something out there doing business and not, okay? But more recently, people realize that business is everywhere. So there's some changes in our perception. It's something like this. Business is big now, okay? Business is a general term to describe for-profit organizations or people working for profit. But there's still many people out there, I'm not doing business, okay? But actually, that's wrong. More accurate description is this. We are now living in business world. This is very important starting point, including business. Business is simply defined as economic exchanges of valued goods. That means product or service or labor or whatever. It becomes a transaction. So we live in a world that business activities constantly shape, drive, and influence every aspect of our lives. Think about how we meet our need. Okay? When we are hungry, we think about not just food. We think about McDonald's, 베이트남인 또래기. We are thinking about very specific product that fill your need. Okay? Clothes, everything. More and more we rely on products and services that you do not produce. Think about your life without Lotte or Grand Market, Giant. We go there, exchange things to fill your needs. Even some personal activities in the past become business activities, like physical exercise. Physical exercise, sure, we do it, right? But now we go to the gym. We rely on someone as a service, even in doing our physical exercise. What about our wants and desires? What do you want right now, okay? Someone working harder. Why are we working so hard? I want to get my iPhone. It's like business products become a tangible desire for people. People work hard. Why? I want to buy a better car, go to a greater house. I want to go to travel. It's all is packaged and delivered by business services. And the business actually creates our desire. Computer games didn't exist, right? And now, if you ask your kids, it's their sole desire. I want to get V, right? And it creates our needs. But no one here may say, I want to go to the moon. It's not impossible to go to the moon, but business has not developed to get you there, reasonable price. So that's not our desire. But who knows? After 100 years, okay, you pay $20 for a room, then that becomes your desire, right? So something like that. Business products, shapes, what we really want and desires. Ask your children what they want, they will tell you very specific products. My son Joshua, yesterday, what do you want to eat? He said, 꿀돼지. What 꿀돼지? 꿀돼지 restaurant in the Road 40. And all that he wants is, games, something like that. But more importantly, asking them what they want to be in the future. What would be the answer? So like doctors, lawyers, right? It's all jobs. They're created and shaped, reshaped by the business activities. And that become their dream. The scary thing is, what they dream in childhood or youth years, there's direct correlation with the income level. Maybe parents educate them in that way, but you see how children's dreams, what they want to be in the future, is all linked with the larger business world. Our jobs and occupations, again, is created and changed every year. Some jobs are created that didn't exist a long time ago. Computer graphic, especially. But even the same job, like professor, I'm in the business school. Professor usually considered as something very stable. I'm an educator. I'm not a businessman, right? No, that's not true. There's a lot of pressure every year that I need to publish, and I need to compete, and I need to teach, and create better teaching evaluation. It's like business. I'm doing business in my school with my students, and I'm doing my research. Scientists look great, right? But when you become scientist and you go to job, what happens? They have to apply for fund, and it's like a nightmare. If they don't have fund, okay, you can more fund, you have better research, have more publication, they hire more doctoral students, so that it's like circles. But if you don't, out of there, there's a lot of pressure out there. What they experience is business reality. It's not just scientists. It influences all the jobs and occupations in the world. And the pressures in jobs and occupations spill over to education pressures. Think about our children. Why is this so long? Is it education longer and more intense, right? There's a lot of fight between parents and children. I don't want to study. You have to study. Why do we have to do this? How many people suicide in Korea? Students, because they cannot find hope. So miserable. But think about why it happened. It's all like the business pressures here spill over there. And more importantly, business influences what we see and what we think and what we feel. Someone said, just do it. Every morning if you turn on the TV, you watch the advertisement, right? You walk on the street, you see all the, signs. So each time we are exposed to a lot of messages produced by corporations. Actually, the modern corporation, they're not aiming your money in your pocket, okay? But they aim right now to your brain. They compete with your attention. Do you know how much money the corporation paid for 30-minute advertisement in Super Bowl? 30 minutes.
30 seconds.
I'm the 30-second block. 30 seconds. $3 million. And Super Bowl 2011, only 90% or 3 million block is built. They want your attention. So that the reason is they want to carve the corporate image in your brain. Once it's carved, it lasts a long time. It influences all we see, think, and feel. You know, I have very close relatives in Boston. I studied there for 8 years, and they are old couple. 8 years, almost not 8 years. And you know, they are lonely. There's no friend whatsoever. So I was the only friend. So when I left Boston, I really worried about them. Because you know, their life so lonely. So one day I called them and said, how lonely you are? They said, no. What's going on? You know what they said? I said, we're happy. Every day we're happy. I said, why? You know, they spend 80% of their time every day watching Korean drama. That's the joy of their life. They every day go to video store and purchase it and watch it. They spend 80% of their time watching. My mom too. I went to South Korea this summer, and she's in love with Hyunbin, the Korean. She watched Hyunbin related drama over and over and all the time. What's going on? The business world really significantly changes what we see, think, and feel. The rise and falls of cities. You know, we see others Baltimore, others DC. You know, we take it for granted. But you know what? Cities are the collection of business. They rise when there's business developing, but it becomes ghost city when business goes out. You see a lot of cities out there, right? Slums, and also like Buffalo, Pittsburgh. Once there was a big steel industry. Now, as the ghost town, the city goes down. You know what the people in Georgia said when the Kia Motor built the plant in Georgia? They said, "Thank God for sending Kia to us," right? Because it's all related. We are living in Baltimore area, but we are directly affected with business and immigration. Why we're here? Why your parents are here? Tourism, one, business opportunities, or education. Means you're the customers of educational service provided by United States. Right? So now people move around the world. I went to South Korea this summer in Konkuk University, and there's 2,000 Chinese students only in the Konkuk University. 2,000 students. In old times, missionary have to go to China to bring gospel to them. But now we all live together, all mixed. Nations are mixed, peoples are mixed. They move around the world in pursuit of business opportunity.